All right, mountain climbers, let's talk about time management. I'm going to give you some examples from some coaching clients that I've had around why time management is important. You guys have clawed and scrimped and rope burns and fallen down and scraped knees and broken things to get where you are to be in that particular executive level. And there's a belief, a pretty common belief through the vast majority of C-suite executives that I got to put in as many hours as it takes to do the thing, right? And it's the, hey, I got to work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, just grind, because so many people are reliant on me. It's bullshit, right? It's total crap. That is about allowing the business to run you instead of you running the business. This is where you need to get real purposeful. And I have a bunch of clients, many, like more than I can count on two hands, that have come to me with that exact same thing of, man, I'm working like 14 hours a day, 6-7 days a week. I'm so burned out. This isn't what I signed up for. I think I need to do something else. We dug into their calendar, redefined what is important, what they need to do, what they need to delegate, which we're going to talk about in another video, how they need to run their calendar, which we're going to talk about in another video. But we're going to talk about just a few resources today about paying attention to time management for you. We brought these executives to the point to where they're working 6, 7, 8 hours a day, being really purposeful with that time, spending time with their family, spending time exercising, getting out, living their life, doing the stuff that they want to do, because they're running their business rather than the business running them. Keep in mind, as a C-suite executive, you're not a slave to the business you're in. You are running a business. You're running a division. You're running a company. It's up to you to run it. Pay attention to that. It's up to you to run it. You don't need to be run by it. So let's talk about a couple of tools that you can use. Your calendar is a massive tool. And you got their white space. This is what I'll tell you about your calendar. White space is recipe for disaster. Okay? Always block, and this is the direction that you time block within your calendar, block personal time first, vacation time, spiritual time, meditation time, exercise time, off time. Those are the things you put into your calendar first, period. Into your calendar first, and there's a reason for that. Because if we just fill it full of work stuff, there's no time for me. There's no time for the stuff that makes me who I am, that gives me the energy to be able to do the work all day. So if business hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, then before 9 a.m. I have it blocked out. There's no white space. Before that, I'm doing exercise. I'm going to the gym. I'm eating breakfast with my wife. I am reading. I am meditating. I'm doing all the stuff and all the things. And it isn't roll out of bed, pick up the phone off the nightstand, look over and go, oh, I got 23 emails. I need to start looking at that. No. 9 a.m. Start paying attention to it. You're choosing to plug in before that. You don't have to. 9 a.m. So block it out beforehand and only do those things. From 9 a.m. you start calendaring it into your day. Mind you, we'll get into more of that. And then at 6 p.m., same thing. It blocks out. There's no room in there for other things that exist, plain and simple. Here's a couple of tools that you can use for that. It's email, voicemail, and I know that you are using your phone as text messages for inter-office communication, right? I know people are texting back and forth. Some people are getting away with using WhatsApp, even worse, whatever the case may be. So here's the 3 tools. One is your voicemail. Reset your voicemail. Get in the habit. Every morning at 8:55, set a new voicemail. And it should say something like this. Hi, this is Jake. Thanks for calling. It is Monday, April 17th, 8:55 a.m. I will be in appointments from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'll be responding to voicemails, emails, and text messages 11 a.m. to 12. I have a lunch meeting 12 to 1. I have a meeting with franchise from 1 till 3. I'll be responding to voicemails, emails, and text messages between 3 and 4. And again, I have one-to-one meetings with my staff from 4 to 6. And at that point, I'll be going to dinner with my wife. Anything from 4 to 6, anything after that, we'll be responding to the next business day. Thanks. Have a great day. Okay. Sounds super simple. Took me about 9 seconds to do it. I gave somebody the answer to here's what I'm doing all day. Now I've set the expectation for them how I'm going to run my day. They need to get on my schedule. It's not about just I'm openly available for everybody to derail my day. No, this is all about keeping track of my day and running my day. We're going to talk more about discipline as well. So the same is true with your email. You set the exact same one with vacation responder and out of office responder. Here's when I'm going to be responding to emails. Now everybody has an expectation that's when it's going to be done. Text messages, driving mode on your phone, set a text messages, set the exact same message of here's when I'm available, here's when I'll be responding, here's when I'll get back to you, or the next business day, here's my standard business hours. When you start becoming disciplined with the tools you have at hand versus being a firefighter and running from fire to fire to fire to fire, allowing people to call you, hey, this is broken, hey, this is broken, hey, this is broken, and never actually being in front of it such that you're being purposeful with your day. Make sure you're telling your people to come to you with solutions versus problems. That's going to be a start. So use those 3 tools. Start there. Look at your calendar. Understand you run the business. It's your business. You run it. The more disciplined you get, the more freedom you will have. The more disciplined you get, the more freedom you will have.